Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews, and welcome to Macro Monday. We've got 4X Gold from Castlemaine Brewing up in Brisbane, north of Australia. It's always been one of those sort of go-to pub beers. Percentage-wise, it's very light. I think it's mid-strength, so yeah, 3.5. So yeah, the occasional Monday I'll do Macro Monday, just break it up a bit from the craft, and yeah, it's always good to bust out a few macro beers. Like I'll start off with some Aussie stuff and then move on to some internationals. So I hope everyone's well. I've gone the great old little dimple glass, pub style. Colour-wise, it looks quite orange there, but it's more of a straw colour. Very light-bodied, not much of a head. The old dirty glassware mafia. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to go a little sniff. Not expecting much from this either, so... On the nose, yeah, a little bit grainy and bready. Maybe a touch of like orange and lemon. Yeah, sort of like earthy, like that soil sort of characteristic. No doubt it'd have some old school hops in it. Cheers. Definitely a slugger. As they call, it's like a barbecue beer. Rocking up to a barbie with your mates, smashing down some sausages and hamburgers and drinking about 20 of these. It's fairly sweet. There's a little bit of bitterness on the finish, but yeah, it's like sort of like that crackery sweetness. Yeah, these guys have like a huge brewery up in like I think it sort of central Brisbane, might be out in the suburbs slightly, but I remember going past it when I was up there last. Yeah, quite spritzy. I feel like yeah, a lot of your Australian macros, they all have that similar sort of body and like flavour. I mean, a lot of Australian macros are made by Carlton United, but yeah, this is one of the different ones. You always see these beers at like rugby games, and it'll be good to do some more hype reviews. I've got some good stouts coming up. Yeah, I've put in a few orders, like through some of my favourite craft breweries. Just yeah, it's a bit quiet over the New Year's period. And cheers, Drewy. Love you, brother, even though you're a dirtbag. Yeah, mid-strength beers, like they're good for like yeah, just smashing like summer sort of barbecue beers, like you're at a sporting game. any of that sort of thing. But yeah, it's just especially like if you're a craft beer lover like me and you like your big IPAs and stouts and stuff like yeah, it's just the aroma and the flavour. It's just too subtle. Yeah, you sort of get what you pay for. Let's be honest. One thing I have heard with Forex is quite often when like it's been talked about on social media, there'd be a lot of people that think it's like some sort of like X-rated thing, like a like something associated with porn, which is pretty funny. I like how they're labelled. Yeah, it has the actual like brewery. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm hoping to make this one a quick one today because a lot of the live reviews, it's like, yeah, you'll start doing the beer and then get sidetracked and talk a lot of shit. I mean, I love that. I love the interaction, but when it's a beer like this, there's only so much you can say. It is quite quaffable though. Like, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of macros out there that are pretty average, but this is sort of this is one of those ones like if you're at a party and it was up for grabs, like you didn't have to pay for it. You'd like, yeah, you'd be happy to drink it all night, sort of thing. But yeah, I feel like you'd have to have about 20 of them to get a buzz on. Anyway, score wise, I'd probably say around maybe like a 3 out of 5. I feel like with a macro, that's pretty generous, especially mid strength. It's quite like quite smooth for what it is. But yeah, it's definitely more sweet than dry. So anyway, I'll finish up there, boys and girls. So yeah, 3 out of 5, Forex Gold. Cheers.